Hello everyone. Welcome to lecture series number 2, uh, journal entry. I'm going to discuss with a transaction which is on April 1, 2023. Aqua Limited commenced business with cash rupees 5,80,000. So this is a journal entry which I'm going to explain to you. Before approaching to any journal entry, one must remember the golden rules of accounting. The rules are debit what comes in and credit what goes out. This is the real account rule, where the real account deals only with the tangible and the intangible assets. The next rule is the personal account, wherein the rule says the debit the receiver, credit the giver. It totally talks about the individual account. It may be a transaction between the business or the debtors, the transaction between the business and the creditors, or it may be the owner's equity, the capital also comes under the personal account. The amount contributed by the owner will also come under personal account. Third, nominal account. This is basically deals with all expenses and losses and credit incomes and gains. So the rule says that debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So one must be thorough with the golden rules of accounting before working out or before approaching any journal entry. So in our question, Aqua Limited commenced business with cash rupees 5,80,000. The points to remember is the golden rules of accounting. Second, for every debit there must be a corresponding credit. So in a transaction, there are two accounts are involved. So you need to pick those two accounts. So in this question, the relevant accounts that are involved in the transactions are the cash account. Just see, the Aqua Limited commenced business or started business with the cash. Initially, Aqua Limited is bringing 5,80,000 as cash. So if I say cash, the cash comes under which account? Real account. Because why it is real account? Cash is a real account because cash is an asset. So asset will be dealt only in the real account. So since cash is an asset, it comes under real account. Next, what is the next account? Next relevant account is the capital account. How it is capital account? Because this is the cash brought in by Aqua Limited. The cash is being received by the business, but the same cash is not being kept ideally. It has been invested in the business for the welfare of the business. So once when the cash are invested in the business, it becomes capital. And since this capital or cash is being brought by the owner of the business, that is the Aqua Limited in our case. So since it is brought by our owner or the business owner, it becomes a capital, or it can also be called as an owner's equity. So the owner's equity or capital comes under personal account. Okay, so under this transaction, there are two accounts, relevant accounts are involved. Cash account, which is an asset, so it comes under real account. And this cash, once invested in the business, becomes a capital account, and moreover it is a contribution made by the owner of the business, Aqua Limited. So that is a personal account. So cash account is the business receiving cash, which is an asset. So you should debit what comes in. So what comes into the business? The cash comes into the business. The business receives cash of rupees 5,80,000 rupees. And since the owner is investing the capital into the business, that will increase their capital account, that will increase their owner stake in the business. So as per the rules of the accounting, the personal accounts, you should credit the giver. So who is the giver here? It is the Aqua Limited is a giver of the amount. So the entry that we shall follow is cash account debtor, debit what comes in, debit what the business receives, account debtor 5,80,000, and credit uh, the giver. Who is the giver? It is Aqua Limited, who is the giver of the cash 5,80,000 rupees, which has been invested in the business, which is called as a capital account. So to capital account 5,80,000. So followed by the narration being cash brought into the business. And the format of the journal entry would be date followed by particulars, ledger folio, debit and credit. And after writing the journal entry, you may also verify by substituting the same in the accounting equation. So if you just substitute the same amount in the accounting equation, now our asset is 5,80,000. That is the asset in the form of cash. Your cash is 5,80,000 that can be substituted in the asset and is equal to, since the business has been commenced, there is no liability. So liability will be 0 plus your equity is nothing but your capital. Your capital amount is now is 5,80,000. So asset is 5,80,000. Your equity is 5,80,000. So the journal entry maintains the correct accounting equation in balance and correctly records the commencement of the business with the cash investments of rupees 5,80,000 by the owner. Hope you all understood the concept. Thank you for watching.